All right. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is Brian Farrell, and I am back once again showing you more information about cryptocurrencies and making money online and just securing a passive income. Now, I am not showing you any financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I'm just simply showing you what I've been doing, show you some tips and ideas so you can think for yourself, take your own risk, and decide what works best for you in your own personal situation. Now, I've been asked a lot of times in the crypto space, now that you're making money, how do you actually cash out? How do you actually get that crypto back to your bank again, right? And there's many ways you can do that. There's many ways you can do that, and no particular way is, going to be the right way or the wrong way. Depends based on your situation. Now, I'll give you some tips on what I've experienced and what I've learned from others as well. So maybe you can time travel and fast forward through these experiences and save yourself some time and kind of jump ahead to results. All right. So what we're talking about is like cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, Tron, Ethereum, ADA, whatever. There's many cryptocurrencies, and people are making them various different ways, and now they want to cash them out to their bank. They want to spend them, right? Well, cryptocurrency is decentralized. That basically means that it's anonymous. There's not any banks that's controlling the money. There's no government controlling the money, and it's worldwide. It's available to anyone have an even playing ground. So whether you're someone in Japan, you're someone in Mexico, you're in the U.S., you're in Australia, we're all on the same level playing ground because we're not being monitored and controlled by a central government or a bank entity like that, right? Here in the U.S., we have the IRS, we have the FDIC, we have all these corporations that are wanting to control us and wanting to, what they say in their best interest is protect us, right? And that may be true to a degree, and that's okay. But we're talking about cryptocurrencies as a way of getting off of that traditional bank, a way of getting away from the traditional means of making money and making money for yourself on your own independently, so you don't have to be controlled by others. You have more freedom, freedom of time, freedom of space, freedom of making your own decisions of what's good for you and your future, not necessarily working on someone else's future and trying to get them rich and trying to get them to their dream goal. We're working on getting you to your dream goal, right? Okay, so anyways, what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you a few ways to get crypto out of your program that you're earning from or out of your wallet where you're holding that crypto back into your typical bank where you normally have your debit card or your checking account and you want to actually spend that money now, right? Okay, so there's a few things that you got to think about. One of the main things I want to help you guys understand is that whenever you're making money online, and whether it be Bitcoin, whether it be Ethereum, Tron, whatever, my suggestion is that you never want to withdraw. Well, you can't, honestly, you can't withdraw that money directly to a bank, right? Because your banks don't support crypto. That's why we're in this decentralized space now, because your bank can't support that. So you're going to have to exchange that money for that crypto for actually what's called fiat, and that's your regular currency of your country you live in. Here in the U.S., that fiat currency is the USD. In Japan, that fiat currency is yen. In Mexico, it's going to be pesos. So whatever the case is, right? So what you're going to be doing is you're going to basically going to need to exchange that money for that crypto for actual money for your own currency. So I'm going to talk about today about changing crypto into USD. Now, hopefully this video won't run very long. If it does, I apologize, but I'm going to try to cut it short and just get straight to what you guys need to know and try to give you a lot of detail, but not try to overwhelm you at the same time. So if it's not too hard if you to grasp what I'm saying here, then maybe you can rewind it, start over again, or drop me some comments, give me some tips on what you think would be better or we didn't leave out. Always, while you're down there in that comment section dropping comments, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let me know how we're doing. So I'm always going to show you new videos, educating you on different things you can do in the cryptocurrency space. All right, so like I said, you want to get your money exchanged, right? So the first thing I recommend that you guys do is you go to an exchange that's going to actually be able to support changing your crypto into fiat currency. Now, there's many you can choose from. Now you can go with Binance. In the U.S., it's going to be Binance.us. Everywhere else, it's going to be Binance.com. You could go with Kraken. You could go with CoinBase. Now, these are all different exchanges, and they all have serve different purposes. Each one might have a different sign-up bonus. They might, have different features that make them a pro or a con versus the other ones. I suggest you look at each one of them, figure out which one works best for you. I will leave a link below this video to each one of them so you can check them out yourself, because each one might have its own benefit for you to sign up as well. But here's the key. You want to do this first now. Go ahead and research these individual exchanges like Coinbase or Kraken or Binance. Some of them have mobile apps for your smartphone. Some can be available online only. But the reason why you want to look at each of them, because each of them might have different fees to exchange your currency, right? Or your transaction fees. Or you might see that one platform supports a certain coin, when another platform or exchange, doesn't support that coin, right? So that's the reason why you want to look at different exchanges and see which one works best for your situation. So let's run right through it. So I tell you to go ahead and get on to your exchange, pick which one you want to work with, and go ahead and get started. And you want to go ahead and do that first, because what's going to happen with each of these exchanges, it's going to require you to identify yourself and verify your identity. And this not only helps the site maintain its authenticity and security for everyone to use, but it's also for your own protection as well. So that way someone can't pretend to be you and try to take your money from you or do any other kind of, adverse action against you. So verifying your security is going to be different for each website, but most is going to consist of providing your name, providing your real name, probably even providing your home address, providing a driver's license, some kind of passport or identification card that can confirm who you are. You may even have to provide your social, and those are all different ways of verifying who you are as a real person. Because what's happening is you're connecting with an exchange that's actually going to link to a bank that you have an account in, a checking account or whatever, where you want to send your money to. So they got to know that they're connecting to this bank securely with the right authorized owner of that account, right? You don't want, Billie Jean setting up an account for you, pretending to be you, and they go in and to get your account and they access your funds, and now they've taken all your money because they pretend to be you. That's why you have these levels of security in place. So you want to do this first, because it can take several days to actually get set up and get approved, and actually link your bank to this particular exchange, whether it be Binance or Kraken or Coinbase, whichever one you plan on using coming out. Okay, so the next thing I suggest you guys think about is that whenever you are wanting to cash out from an opportunity that you're working with, then you don't want to send your money straight to the exchange. Okay, whenever you're cashing out from, and whenever you're withdrawing your funds or your earnings or your referral credits or your bonuses or whatever it is you're earning on that particular opportunity, whatever it is that you're earning, you're always need to withdraw that to a wallet first, and then from the wallet you can send that money to the exchange of your choice. Okay, that's very important. I know several people who have skipped that step. They sent their money straight to Coinbase, for example, and then Coinbase didn't like that, and Coinbase shut down their account, froze up their account, froze their funds, and they didn't have access to all their earnings any longer. So I'm teaching you guys this so that you can see it, the pros and cons of making these decisions. Of course, everything you do is your own risk, so you think about what's best for you and you do what's right for you. I'm just showing you some tips and of what's I've seen happen in the past, and I want to help you guys going forward for the future. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to show you real quick how this runs down. So I've already got an account set up with Binance, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to withdraw from a platform. I'm going to draw from a smart contract into my wallet, and then I'm going to send that to the exchange and show you how this guy works off. Okay, so for example, I'm going to go ahead. I use different smart contracts. Like I don't care if it's TronCase or if it's TronMoon. Different contracts, smart contracts can earn you different things. I'm going to make a withdrawal from TronMoon, for example, today. This earns you Tron, and so I'm going to take this Tron. I'm going to send it to my Tron Link wallet, And then from my Tron Link wallet, I'm going to get it into my Binance exchange. And from Binance, I can send it to my bank account. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So if you look here, I'm looking at my TronMoon account right now. You see right now, I've got $593 dollars in there. It's about $41, but I'm gonna send $50 to the bank, right? So just a test, just to show you guys how this works. So I'm gonna go ahead and withdraw out my earnings here, right? And then okay, so all my earnings have been withdrawn out to my wallet. So they're going straight to my Tron Link wallet because, like I told you, you want to always withdraw to your wallet first. Okay, so here come the funds coming into the wallet. There's the withdrawal hitting the account in real time. Okay, so now I have $236 in the wallet. Okay, and I want to get that over to my Binance account. Now here's my Binance account. There's not much in it right now, but I've got it all set up. And when you first come in, it's going to look like this. And it could be kind of confusing. But another thing that you're going to need, I forgot to tell you guys this, is you're going to want to also have 2FA, which is a two-factor authentication on your smartphone. It's a way of protecting your security because it's going to have a second layer of security in place whenever you do certain functions like changing passwords or making withdrawals in our situation, or sometimes you're making deposits. Different programs have the 2FA installed as a different layer of security to make sure only the authorized person for that account is accessing that account, to prevent hackers from getting access to your funds. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to get this. I'm going to get $50 into Binance. Okay, but let me show you guys this. So if you go right here to wallet and you go to balance, this particular exchange I'm using because it's available for the US and it actually serves several coins, right? But here's the key, and you guys want to have to think about this. This particular exchange doesn't support Tron. Okay, I have Tron in my wallet and I need to get paid for that Tron, right? A lot of you probably watch this video because you're getting Tron from different places as well and you want to get paid for that. But as you see, I don't have any Tron here. So what I need to do is I need to swap that Tron for a coin that is actually supported by Binance because I've already got my bank account set up with Binance, and so I just need to get those coins into my Binance account so I can withdraw it to my bank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick Algorand. Algorand is an inexpensive coin, and I understand it has fast transaction speed as well. So I'm going to convert my Tron into Algorand to send it here. And the way you're going to do that is I use a site called SimpleSwap. And at SimpleSwap, you can simply say, okay, when you first come into SimpleSwap, it's going to look like this. It's going to come up and it's going to show, usually says BTC right here is the primary coin. And what you do is you'll click on the first box here. You're going to choose the coin that you have. In this case, I have Tron. Okay, and then you're going to choose the coin you want to be converted to, which is going to be Algorand. And that's simply, you can tap on here. You can type in whatever coin you want to switch to, whether that be BTC, whether that be Ethereum, or if it be Algorand, whatever. Okay, but I want it to be Algorand. Now, what you're going to then do is put the receiving address of Algorand. Now, because I want this to go to Binance, I'm going to go over to Binance, look for Algorand, scroll over here, and I'm going to click on Deposit next to Algorand. Okay, and what this is going to do is it's actually going to give me my receiving address for Algorand. Okay, so I'm going to copy this receiving address. See, it's copied to clipboard. I'm going to go back over to SimpleSwap, and I'm going to paste the address here. Now what that's going to do is it's going to allow me to exchange Tron for Algorand, and at the same time take that received Algorand and deposit it into this Algorand address, which is my address here on Binance. And Binance is where my bank account is connected so I can withdraw to the bank. Okay, that's the end goal, right? All right, so next step is how much Tron do we need to send to get the amount of money that we want, right? Well, if you don't put any numbers in here, the site will tell you what your minimums are based on what you're trying to send, right? So let's say if I typed in, I'm just going to send 10 Tron. Well, it tells me for this particular exchange between Tron to Algorand, I have to send at least 208 Tron, okay? But here's what I want to do. I'm going to actually go over to another site that actually will show you the current rates, because we want to see what the current value is of the coins that we are going to be using, so we understand how much we need to actually send. So what I do is I go to coinmarketcap.com, and then up in the top box I type in TRX, because I have Tron and I want to know how much Tron do I need to send in order to have around 50 bucks worth, right? So right here you'll see that Tron up here at first, see Tron's currently just under 7 cents right now, and I want to get around $50 worth, okay? So that's about 717 Tron. Now I will tell you that these sites do have some fees, so because I want 50 Tron, $50 worth of Tron, I'm actually going to send a little bit more so I can make sure the fees are covered and I still get around $50 sent to my bank, okay? So I'm going to probably send, instead of 717, I'm probably going to send 800. That'll give me 500, $55.76. So it's a good little test amount, just to show you guys how this is done, right? Okay, so here we go again. So back to Simple Swap. We say, okay, I'm going to send $800 Tron, which will convert to 56.46 Algorand, and send it to this address, which is here in Binance. Okay, so let's show you how this is done. So 800 Tron, I click exchange, and this next page is actually going to tell me, okay, now you're going to send 800 Tron to this address, and then you in return will receive 56 Algorand sent to this address. Okay, and the site's cool because it's done pretty quickly, and it says you have different statuses. So it goes from waiting to confirming to exchanging the Tron to sending it to your destination to being finished. So let's go ahead and send 800 Tron to this address. So what I'll do is I'll copy this address. I'll go to my wallet where my Tron's located, and here's my wallet here. So I'll click send, and then I'm going to go to the receiving address, and I'm going to paste that receiving address. Notice it's the same here. So TGTT is the beginning, TGTT the beginning, ending in 8U9Q, ending in 8U9Q. You always want to check the first few letters and the last few letters of the address to make sure it's accurate. All right, and then I'm going to send them 800 Tron, right? 800 Tron, 800 Tron, okay? Now, because I haven't used this address before for Tron Wallet, it tells me that an extra 0.1 Tron will be deducted from the account to activate the account. That's fine. It's less than 1 Tron, no big deal. 1 Tron is 7 cents, so less than 1 Tron, it's no big deal. So you're going to go ahead and press send. Going to confirm again that we're sending 800 Tron to this address here. See, there's the beginning and end of that address from my wallet to the new address, and we press accept. Transaction submitted. Okay, so we'll just give that a moment for it to go ahead and be sent. You see now that that amount has changed. You see now 800 Tron is gone, and now I'm just waiting for that Tron to arrive here. It'll get confirmed and then exchanged to the Algorand and then be sent to this address here. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video right now because this may take 5 minutes, may take 10 minutes depending on the speed of the network at this current time. So I'm going to pause it and come back and show you the next step. All right, so coming back now, you see that everything has confirmed. With the Tron came through, and it was confirmed, it was exchanged, it was sent, and now it's finished. These are all blue. The exchange was completed. So now when I go back over to my my Binance, you'll see that this money is now available for the next step of withdrawal. And you see here now back in Binance, it now shows I have the $57.47 in the account. And there's the 56 Algorand right here. I'll go to the wallet and we'll go to balance and confirm that we have the $57 there now, which consists of the $55 in Algorand that we sent in earlier. Now this works the same. So we sent from the Tron Link wallet to the Binance exchange. This also works the same if you are sending to an online site as well. So if you didn't want to go to a traditional bank, there's other sites like crypto.com, where they have an app and a debit card, so you can actually send your money to crypto.com. They provide you their own debit card, and you can swap the funds in the crypto.com app for US dollar, and then load it directly onto their Visa debit card so that you can spend that wherever Visa is accepted. So if you didn't want to go to a bank, this is another option for you. Same as if you had money, it was actually in a wallet like Exodus. If you sent money to your Exodus wallet, which is another great wallet I enjoy using, many people enjoy using, from there you could then send it to your exchange if you're going to your bank, or you can send it to crypto.com if you want to send it to this online account and use it to a debit card. So different options, just showing you guys that you don't have to go straight to an exchange to go to a regular bank. You can also keep it decentralized as well by these methods also. But anyways, finishing up our instructional video on how to withdraw. Now that we have the Algorand here, we want to get US dollar for that, right? So we can withdraw out to the bank. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this Algorand, you're going to come over here, and you're going to not withdraw it, because that'll just send it to somewhere else that supports Algorand, but we're going to actually trade that. So we're going to click on trade, and we're going to click for the pair that's Algorand to USD, because I want to turn it into US dollars, right? So click on Algorand.USD, and we'll then come over to the this portion of the site where you can actually buy and sell your crypto, and we're going to actually sell Algorand. So over here on the sell side, I'm going to go ahead and click 100%. I'm going to sell all my Algorand. It tells me I'll get $55 for it. We can go with limit or go with market. I'm going to go ahead and go with market because that's just going to give you the best price for your Algorand right now, without having to set a specific. Without getting too technical, I think market's best because you get the best price as it stands right now. Try to go ahead and make this transaction as quick as possible. So if I go ahead and sell all my Algorand right now, 56 Algorand, then I'm going to go ahead and get US dollar for that. And let me check one more thing. So with the exchange site here, you can choose, market or limit, whichever you want best for you. And then we do want the full, amount of 100 Algorand sold. So I'm going to go ahead and sell that now. And then it tells me here my sell order has been created. And then down here you'll see if there's any open orders here. There's the open order, and it usually gets filled pretty quickly there. So we can go ahead and see it get sold right to the USD as we wanted. Alright, so that order was sold. Went through pretty quickly there. So now what I'll do is I'll go back to my wallet. I'll go back to my balance. And I still have the $57 here, but now I have it in USD. So now I actually have dollars available. So I've converted that Tron through this video. I took the Tron from my smart contract where I was earning it. I withdrew it to my wallet, which was Tron Link. I then sent it to SimpleSwap to convert it to a coin that was supported by Binance. I converted my Tron to Algorand, and then I sold my Algorand for US dollars. Now I can withdraw that Algorand. So you click on withdraw. I'm choosing US dollars to withdraw. I'll receive $55. I'm going to withdraw it to my bank account, which I've already got connected. Click right there. And it tells you here, payment method, 24-hour withdrawal limit. I can withdraw $5,000 at a time. And payment method, a one-time withdrawal limit of $5,000. And then I basically click right here, click max. I want all that money withdrawn. And then it tells me, some of the little restrictions they have. Account 24-hour withdrawal limit is 1 million USD. All right, so then we'll go ahead and press continue. It'll have you confirm. It says withdraw to this bank account number. This is the amount. This particular transaction, there is no fees to worry about, so I'll get the full $55.20, and that was my goal, was to get $50 into my bank. So if you make an ACH deposit, please note you can only withdraw the equivalent sum after 10 days. So that doesn't pertain to us because we didn't do an ACH deposit, but then I'll go ahead and send this to the bank by pressing confirm. What's going to happen next is it's going to tell you to go ahead and go to your Google Authenticator and put in that 2FA code I mentioned to you earlier. So this is why you got to have 2FA set up on your computer, not on your computer, but on your smartphone, because it's that next level security to make sure that these funds can only be withdrawn to the wallet that's been selected if you can authenticate that transaction with the Google Authenticator or even Microsoft Authenticator, the 2FA code. So I'll go ahead and I'll complete that, and then we'll show you the funds, and then you'll complete the transaction. All right, so let's find that Google Authenticator code. We go back to our phone where we have the Google Authenticator, and we key in the digits that tells us for Binance.us, and then next it's going to go ahead and have us verify our email. So let's go ahead and verify that email. All right, so in the inbox, there's the email, action required. Now look, it does say it's coming from Prime Trust. So you'll see this most recent email you get is going to say Prime Trust, but when you open it, you do see it's the Binance.us banner, so you know it is coming from the website we just visited, and it just tells us here's your disbursement verification. It's verifying your information. If this is all good, then you go ahead and press confirm. Of course, if you did not authorize this, then please contact support immediately. So I'm going to go ahead and authorize the disbursement. Please verify one more time. So what you want to withdraw, confirm. Okay, your request has been authorized. So that's it. That's the nuts and bolts. That's the details of how you get your money from your platform or your smart contract where you're earning it through the exchange and then onto your bank. So below this video, you'll go ahead and see the links for everything we talked about. Now, when you go into your bank, the time frame for that is going to be dependent on your own bank. So you want to go ahead and connect with them to see what kind of time frame you're looking at those funds to actually be available in your accounts. I will go ahead and leave you links for everything in the video, including the crypto.com, so we'll actually get that sent, keep that online, keep it decentralized if you're not wanting to go to a bank. Go ahead and leave me any comments about this video, any questions you might have. Everything's pretty much going to be the same steps, whether you're choosing different exchanges or different banks or different platforms or different crypto. Pretty much all the same steps will apply. So go back and watch this video again if you need to get a recap on how that's done, and then go ahead and also hit the like button, share this with your friends to help them see how you get the money out of these platforms or these contracts into your own bank account. And this will be my first video in this series. I'm going to make another video a little bit later on showing how to do it different ways to go say crypto.com or maybe even PayPal or CoinBase. So be on the lookout for those to come soon. And like I said, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you get added to my channel, and hit the bell icon to notify each time I make a video about how to make passive income online here in 2021. All right, this is Brian Farrell signing out. Hope you have a great weekend, and happy Father's Day. That's coming up this weekend. All right, guys, peace out.